Game number 2 live between Polt starting here to the bottom left of Star Station and his opponent Tails starting to the top right. Tails currently in a 1-0 lead against his opponent. A really strong game that the two of them played on Belgian Vestige. I really liked it. It was a very entertaining first game, and I really hope that we have a 3-game series between the two of them. Tails, he's a master when it comes down to build orders, and always good for a sneaky strategy. So right now we have the second game. Star Station is the map, and Polt here showed a lot of resilience in the last game. On Belgian Vestige he stayed in the game for a very long time, not really pulling a Marine King here, but really believing in his chances to turn the game around, and he was very close of achieving his goal. He could have actually pulled that off, and I have to say that this was such an interesting match that he played there. So Polt is definitely a player who can bring this to a third game this series. It is a best of 3. It is our first semi-final here at the Zotac Cup monthly final, and we are going to head into Hyun versus Sage after this game. So this is also going to happen. And currently to the top right we have now the gateway that we have being built here, and it's gonna be I mean, this is going to be a great game. Sorry guys if I am repeating myself here a little bit, but I'm really excited for the series here. And especially now this match and also the next one. All the games that we have seen today so far had their certain charm. Also Tails against TLO earlier, even though I would have loved the third game, and TLO being able to just pressure Tails a little bit more. But it was really interesting to just see those styles collide, and how well a good and well executed build can just bring you ahead in such a series. So right now what we are going to see is Polt scouting with the Reaper once again, something that he did in the last game. And it looks like we are having another Stargate being proxied here, this time by Tails and not by Acro. Polt already earlier able to take down another Protoss player, but for now it really looks like the Protoss player is going into the same style of build. The Reaper is heading out, or the SCV is heading out to the top right. I'm a little bit curious to see if Polt is going for a scout to the left side of the map. So far he doesn't scout it, but the Reaper is heading over there. He knows that this is one of the potential positions. He's using his Byakugan to his fullest extent, and he sees the pylon and the Stargate. And Tails is looking at this. He has a WTF moment right now. He's looking at this FML and being like, well, that did not work. Bye-bye pylon, I would say. That is very unlikely that this Stargate is going to see the light of day. Tails is going to cancel it. I don't see that Stargate being completed at all. Polt is going into double engineering bay. He knows exactly what's going to happen here, and things are not looking good. He doesn't cancel it. He actually chrono boosts the Oracle out here. He thinks that he can keep that alive. That could just work. Double Marine is on the way. Is that gonna work? Oh, the second chrono boost! Oh, the probe! The probe is trying its best, and 11 hit points. No, this is not gonna work. Bye. The clutch Oracle comes out here, but still the Stargate unpowered and not really all too useful just yet. He has to build another one. The missile turret takes down the Oracle, and well, this is it for that. Oh my god, Tails not paying attention, the Stalker trying to do damage, SCVs with the surround, and this was just Polt shutting down Tails hardcore. I mean, that was a bitch slap if I ever seen one. This was him really moving in from the side, and Tails didn't even see those SCVs coming. The Marine does the rest. That was just one smack to the chin, and he goes down, boom, eliminated. That was crazy. Polt now with a command center. He also has the engineering bay once again at his opponent's natural. There's no way for Tails to get a base out. This is, wow, that was insane. I mean, poor Tails. Really poor Tails. Now the question being is, Polt, are you ready to defend against gateways? Because that is something that we might see. And Polt is actually going into double bunker at the front. He's looking at this and he's scouting it, and he's like, dude, you know what? You can't do anything else. That's the only option that you have. The only thing that you can do at this point in time without taking an expansion is trying to all-in me again. So with a double bunker at the front, I'm going to be fine. Even going into the Widow Mines right now, I do not think that Tails can repeat what happened in game number 1. I seriously doubt it. Polt is not gonna play this greedy. We have the starport now being built in the main base. And Tails, I mean, what can he do at this point? Serious question. He can try to get his expansion up, but it's going to be so much delayed. He's going for gateway aggression once again. The pylon is already there. Harvest account in favor of Polt, which is usually not the case when you have a Protoss versus Terran. Thanks to the chrono boost, the Protoss player should be in the lead. Bunker on the low ground. Widow mine at the front. No. I don't see this happening this time. Not without the power of a second base and the income. Not without having a follow-up plan here. Oh, but... he gets in before the bunker is done. Those two bunkers on the high ground, on the other hand, they will make sure that Polt is not dying. But that is such an unfortunate timing here for Polt. That those two stalkers are getting in before the SCV completes the bunker. That at least helps him a little bit, Tails that is. He can now go for the contain again. But he can go for the contain once more, but still, this time this situation is very different from last game, guys. Don't be fooled here. We have the starport already here. We have the medivacs being built. The first one is already out, so setting up a flank with a stim as soon as it's completed, if he starts it at some point, is going to be much easier. And he can also just drop his opponent's base. So this is very, very different from what we've seen before. And Stalkers alone, I do not think so. With the repair going in, controlling the top of the ramp, you can see how much he's losing. And there's the GG. We are going to see a third game between Tails and Polt. That's going to decide who is going to advance to the final today.